Hi guys.
Hey guys.
Welcome back to our channel. I hope you enjoyed our videos thus far. And if you haven't checked out our videos that we posted previously, make sure to go back and watch.
So today's topic is going to be a Q&A.
So over the past week, we've recently posted a poll on IG asking our followers to ask us questions that they like to know about us. And out of the questions that we received, we handpicked 10 questions. So if you want to see us answer those 10 questions that we handpicked, make sure to stay tuned.
So me and my baby here are going to answer questions. I'm going to start off with the first question. So our first question was, when and where did you guys meet? We actually met in high school.
It was my sophomore year and his senior year.
Senior year, I think, yeah.
Yeah, it was a while back.
So the first time was, I think the first time we met was in a hallway, actually.
Maybe.
I think it was in a hallway.
I honestly don't remember. I just know it was in high school. It was my sophomore year and his senior year. And I think I was like 15.
Yeah, I think it was in the hallway because my locker, her math class was in front of my locker. And I remember every time I came out of math, I would walk to my locker and I would see her get into her math class. So I think the first time we actually like bumped into each other was in the hallway.
I'd have to agree with that one. Okay, so my turn. Our second question was, do you remember the first time you guys kissed? To be honest with you, I think it was on senior prom. In the boat? Was it?
It was.
Funny story. I was actually dating someone else at the moment.
That was.
But we weren't like really like serious because it was just like, you know, high school relationships. And actually it was a long distance relationship.
We've been together since high school, look at her.
No, but I'm saying some, like, you know, it wasn't serious.
So it's not serious, what the fuck are we doing here? Hold on.
No, you and me were serious, but the relationship that I was in before you wasn't. So yeah, it was when he asked me to prom, and our first kiss was when it wasn't a boat. It was on the cornucopia boat, and it was so romantic because we were actually, yes, it was like a Titanic.
We was outside actually when we kissed.
And we were outside, you know, you see the view of the water, the wind, and it was just like the perfect time to have our first kiss. Yeah.
Then after that, man, you started going in. So.
Okay. Next question.
Our next question, number 3, was, how was it like to meet your parents for the first time? I was actually nervous when I met her mom. I think the first time I saw her mom, like, the first time that I was nervous actually was when I was holding her hand. I remember this like the back of my hand. It was at a parade, the Puerto Rican parade. And I was holding her hand, walking to her house, and I see her mom walking with her mans to the Puerto Rican parade. And I'm like, oh shit, your mom's gonna see me, hold on. I put my hand down and I just let it go. She was like, wait, what? Why? She don't care. And
I was confused.
I was like, cause your mom, what do you mean? She don't know that we're talking or nothing. She's like, doesn't matter. And I was like, oh, okay. But I didn't know, I thought her mom was gonna spaz on her. Like her mom actually saw me just let her hand go and everything.
Yeah, the first time that I met Alex's mom was, well, his mom is a hairdresser and she does my hair. That's the only person I trust with my hair. And she wanted to meet me. Well, this was before we even went out. We weren't even like together because when he asked me to see her prom, it was just as a friend. I went to her salon because she wanted to see what kind of hair I had so that she could be prepared to do my hair for senior prom. And yeah, I was just like so nervous because that day, well, the day before I met her, I just finished coming back from senior prom. Oh, well, no, senior cut day. And let me tell you, I was so burnt. I ended up having sun poisoning because of how burnt I was. Like,
I chose a style for you.
Yeah. By the way, Alex chose my makeup, my hairstyle, and my dress, and my shoes. He legit had everything in mind of how he wanted me to look. So I didn't have to do shit. He already was prepared. But I met her, and I can remember this day because I was so embarrassed, because the previous day I just came back from senior cut day and I got so burnt that my skin started to peel, and I tried, me and my friend at the time, we were like trying to scrub everything off because I had so many patches and it was horrible. And I had a whole patch right here.
I remember I picked her up, she had a whole patch.
I was so embarrassed, like legit, I had my hair like covering it.
That was a day I picked her up for
and I was like, oh my god, this is so bad, because like she's gonna definitely move the hair that I have to cover it, and she's gonna be like, what the hell, like what is that? So yeah, that was the first day that I met her, and then we weren't going out at the time, so I guess it wasn't like that bad, but yeah, I was nervous. Cool.
Alright, so we're gonna move on to question number 4. Question number 4.
Since you went to 3.
Yes, this is your turn.
Okay, so question number 4 is, who shot their first shot first? How did it work out, and did it go right away or did it take a while? That's like 3 questions in one, but
I shot my first shot first.
Yeah, it was definitely Alex. Let me say the story because it's so funny. So it was on those Facebook. No,
bro, I was
MySpace
young,
or Facebook? MySpace or Facebook?
It was MySpace.
Okay, so it was MySpace.
Wait, was it MySpace? No, it was Facebook.
Oh yeah,
it was Facebook.
Okay,
yep.
So it was Facebook. He posted on my wall. I was like, do you have a band-aid? And I remember opening this like message in class, and I was like, what the? Did he just ask me if I have a band-aid? Like, what? What kind of question is that? So I just went back to him and I was like, no, why? He was like, because I fell for you and I need one. And I was just like, oh my god, this kid just literally picked me up with a pickup line. Like, so I obviously wrote back and I was cracking up, and then we ended up like seeing each other in the hallway, and from there on we just like said hi to each other. And then from there on he asked me to senior prom, and then boom, the rest of it is history. Okay, next question.
What was there was 3 in that one.
Oh yeah.
What was the other one?
We're like reading it off our phones.
How did it work out? Oh, it worked out good actually.
Well, he picked me up with the pickup line and we're together 7 years later.
See? Come on, man. What was the other one? Did it go right away or did it take a while? It took actually a
actually, yeah, it took a long time, because after senior prom, he was dubbing me. Like, I'm over here thinking like, oh, this is like, you know, he likes me, I like him. I even bought him a birthday cake and everything for his birthday.
Hey.
Yeah. And then we didn't even like, this is the summertime, we didn't even talk or like really get to
First of all,
until like the end of the summer.
But my phone was,
and we started at the beginning of the summer.
My phone, I was young, so my phone number was changed a couple of times and it was cut. So I told her, I had hit her up like maybe like a month after, like, yo, I had a different phone number. Like, I didn't know your number. That's why I hit you up through Facebook asking for your number again.
So I went I was like, oh, I hit him up. I was like, oh my god, let's go to Keensburg, because like my mom was like, oh, let's go to Keensburg, like, you know, whatever. So I was like, oh, it'll be a cute idea to invite Alex.
You're not telling the whole
story. So I texted him and he agreed to everything, and then this motherfucker stood me up. My mom and myself drove all the way to Kingsburg, and now we're like 30 minutes, 1 hour. Not even 30 minutes, an hour away. And this motherfucker.
She said I didn't go, but I was there, bro. Like, I literally was.
So I'm over here looking like a dumbass. I was crying my eyes out because I was like, oh my god, this nigga just dubbed me.
When
like,
she had left, I had just gotten there. Like, she thought I really dubbed her. She went there for like 5 minutes and then she left.
So after that, like, I just stopped talking to him because I was heartbroken after that.
That's crazy. But 5. Where do you guys see yourselves in 5 years?
Interesting question.
Good question. Well, hopefully I plan on starting making kids after 5 5 years.
You plan on making kids yourself, or we are?
No, I want to make kids with you, but and have my own apartment actually.
Those are good goals. Yeah, so definitely our own place, our own home. 1 kid.
And a dog.
We're gonna bring Barbie because for those of you who don't know, I have a dog named Barbie.
Bro, I have 5 dogs.
He has a farm.
I don't want them. I just want one dog, one big one though, because the little ones are annoying.
Our careers. I finished school already, so I'm just waiting on him. He's almost done.
Yeah, I should be done.
So we should already have our careers set out. And yeah, maybe in a different state. Who knows? Florida, California. Who knows? Okay, moving on. The next question, which is question number 6. Who said I love you first? Honestly, I don't remember because it was like 7 years ago, so it could have been me, it could have been Alex. But I think it was both of us at the same time, I think. I don't know.
I think it was me, probably.
Probably was you.
Yeah, right. She just wants to say it was me, but it probably was me though.
Next question, number 7.
How was your first Valentines together?
Honestly, that is like one of our best, my best stories to tell, because so our first, I was a junior and he had already graduated, and I was in class and the teacher picks up the phone and she tells me that I have to go. It was like the class was interrupted and was like, Melissa, you have to go to the principal's office. And I was like, oh shit, I'm in trouble. Like they found out that I skipped school, or like they found me leaving school, or I don't know. And I was thinking like the worst thing ever. I go down to the principal's office and this guy was waiting for me with a big ass bear that oh yeah, it was like a bear with a shirt that said Alex and Melissa and our date. And he also brought me like chocolate covered strawberries, and all I remember is that I went back to class with this big ass bear, flowers, and chocolate covered strawberries, and everybody was like, oh, that is, oh, I felt like the most special girl ever, and it was like the cutest thing. Oh, and then after, he wasn't even done. He texted me and was like, oh, after you get out of school, I'm gonna be waiting for you outside with another surprise. And I was like, oh shit, like this is enough for me, like I don't need any more. And then he ended up getting me Toms that I wanted.
Oh yeah,
the navy Toms.
That's true, I didn't even remember that.
So the first Valentine's Day ever was a success. You did a good job. So question number 8. How long have you been together? Too long. 7 years, going on 8. It's been a long time.
I was waiting for something like that.
Too much memories. Yes, obviously we've had breaks and breakups, but it made us stronger. And we're still here. That's what matters. Question number 9.
What was the most expensive thing you guys have ever bought each other?
Hey, Jules. Okay, so question number 9 was,
what was the most expensive thing you guys have ever bought each other?
Not first.
No, you go first.
I spent so much money on
I gotta think. You spent too much money on me?
So I think the most expensive gift that I've gotten Alex was...
Yeah.
I can decide if it was either the Burberry sneakers or the wireless Beat phones. Well, headphones. Yeah, I think I spent like like 400 bucks on him. That's like the most expensive gift that I got him.
I spent nothing on her.
Obviously, we do.
I spent a ton on her, bro. It's not even a lie. It's a ton. The most expensive thing I've gotten for you. I was gonna say the Burberry rain boots, but I know they didn't cost more. I had gotten her some Celine glasses that she wanted. She wanted these Celine glasses that I guess Kim had.
Oh yeah.
And they were in.
I was like, oh my god. I was like, I either want this Celine bag or Celine glasses.
What is it? So I look it up and I'm like, oh my god. Bye bye to my bank, man. So they were like $400. And then she wanted a bag. I was like, that shit was like $1,000 something. I was like, you was bugging. But yeah, I got her the glasses, and that's actually the most expensive item I've ever bought you out of everything. So
I think we're both met each other on the same. We both spent the same amount of money, same price, $400. Okay, so moving on.
Mommy brought us matching pajamas for Christmas.
What the fuck?
It's so cute.
You get to wake up and shit?
Yeah, to wake up. We're gonna all have matching ones. It's so cute.
Aww. Okay. So our next question is our last question, number 10. Do you want to read it?
Finally, no, you read it.
Okay, so what do you guys argue about the most? We argue about a lot of stupid things, but the most, I would have to say it's either who's gonna drive, or
yeah, cause she always wants me driving, bro. It's annoying.
Or where we're gonna go out to eat. I think that's like the two most things we argue about.
No, because we go out, we say we're hungry, and you say you're hungry, and then I take her out. I'm like, where are we gonna go eat? She's like,
there's so many options.
I don't know. You hungry? How don't you know? So then I give her options. I'm like, do you want to go here? Do you want to go there? Do you want to go? Nah. So all of my options are ran out of, and that's like, well, I list like 8 restaurants. I'm like, so what you want to eat? You want to do it a dick?
We can definitely cut this shit out.
But yeah.
Okay. So, if you guys enjoyed us answering those 10 questions that we picked out,
hit us with a thumbs up.
Oh, we want to say thank you, and we also want to give a shout out to those who asked us those questions.
And the people that support us and like our content.
Yeah, and to our subscribers. So hopefully you guys enjoyed our video, and we'll be back with more videos.
We'll be back with more. See you guys soon.
Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Love you guys. Until next time. Hi guys. Oh no, we're gonna do this again. Cause I look crazy. You gotta keep a pause so I can cut this off.
This topic is
not gonna bark in our video.
Oh my gosh, shut the fuck up.
IG posted a poll.
You really took everything that I was supposed to say. So me and my baby here are gonna I'm just looking at you in the camera.